In this video, I'm going to share with you why energy healing works and why it's not just some woo-woo thing. There's actually science to prove that energy healing does work. So if you look around you, I'm here at the lake. We could see there's water, there's houses, there's concrete. Everything here, it is physical. It feels physical, but in reality, it's all made out of atoms. And atoms, if you think about it, they're actually 99.999999% empty space. Basically nothing, but there's still energy in there. But most of it is empty. So what that means is what we perceive here, all these physical things here that we perceive, it's actually not necessarily truth. If you think about it, right? Everything that we see here is we can only see with our five senses, but there are also other things that we cannot see that we know exist, such as radio waves or x-rays or microwaves, but they still work, right? They still exist. What I'm saying here is just because we can't perceive things with our five senses, it does not mean that they don't exist. And so with energy healing, basically what we're doing is if you look all around us, right? We see all this empty space. We see in between this tree and the lake, but as mentioned, it's not really empty. There's the void, there is source, there's consciousness in everything, even if we can't perceive it. So what that means is if we're actually able to change the information in this field, change the energy could actually inform matter. Everything here is energy, everything. Change the energy, we could change the matter. So there's actually been a few studies about this where you could change the energy in someone's field, and by changing the energy in someone else's field, diseases either manifest or they go away. So there was a particular study about cervical cancer. What they found was there's a group of women who all had cervical cancer, and they all showed this electromagnetic field around their body. But then what's interesting is there was another group of women who also had the same energetic field around their body, but they did not have cancer. But what's interesting is they later on developed the same cancer. So what we could see from this is that energy actually informs matter. It's not the other way around. It's not that, oh, there's this matter and then it's emitting energy. No, it's the other way around. Energy comes first, and then with that energy, it informs matter. Think of this from the state of manifestation. You become wealthy in your mind long before you become wealthy in real life. The reason for doing that is think of college, right? You have no money, but how do people become wealthy later on? It's because they had this ambition. They decided to go get a job. They decided to maybe start a business. They decided to do something energetically, and then in reality, in 3D, they became wealthy. Same thing with health, for example. If you keep living in stress and this energy, it's just weighing on your body, and the universe is so fascinating in a way that it's going to give you exactly what you desire. Even if you don't truly want to desire it, if you're just all your attention is focused on this stress, on I can't believe this person treated me this way, financial stress, social stress, you won't really be able to relax. You won't really be able to recover. The universe is going to give you exactly what you want. So wherever you focus your attention is where you focus your energy, and energy informs matter. That's exactly why things either work out or they don't work out for you based on what you're feeling. When it comes to energy healing, how this works is you could get yourself into a slower brainwave, and that's basically the operating system of your body. Once you get there, you could actually convince your body that, hey, everything's good. You have a good energetic field around you. And that's exactly what happens. Energy actually changes around your body and within your body over time as you continue doing this over and over again. And as you truly start believing it internally, what's going to end up happening is your body actually manifests that. And so the disease that you had, gone. The cancer you had, gone. There are a handful of testimonials of people who had disease such as cancer, and it's just gone just like that. It is actually remarkable that happens, but it's just tapping into a universal life force energy that we all have access to. We all have access to this. It's just some people are more aware of it. It's just focusing on the energy around you, changing the energy, and energy informs matter. So what that means is if you're able to change the energy, you could change the matter, which means the disease that you had, completely gone. You want to manifest something, you can manifest it because you're changing the energy of how you see yourself, how you see life, and there you can get pretty much anything you want. If you want to actually dive into some of these energy healing sessions, I put together a handful of meditations. In fact, I go live every morning, 6 a.m. Pacific time. You can go ahead and click right here and watch this meditation and join us.